Okay, guys. So this is me just basically having a bit of fun. Absolutely love crypto, everything about Bitcoin and all the different coins out there. So I'm just basically uploading a video of what I found. I am not a financial advisor. I am not an expert in deciding what charts are going to do. But what I was going to do is felt that it's a good idea to, if I wanted to learn more, is basically to share what I'm learning. And if this takes off, it's going to inspire me to learn more. And it's going to be from a beginner's point of view. So some of the things I'll say are going to be very basic, but it's all about learning along the way. So the more I get involved, I mean, I've been watching crypto, and I have money invested in it probably about over 3 years. So I've got two friends who we tend to try and work out where we think this is going, and it's been scary. I mean, it's very emotional. It's brand new, and we're still very early. And one thing I do is I try and learn as much as I possibly can. I've watched so much crypto videos on YouTube that's inspired me to do it myself, to try and share and help along the way. And this is all it is. It's just basically from an entertainment point of view, because I'm not sure what all these legal points of view are. So I am not an expert. I have just learned from other people, and I'll probably just be repeating what they've said. So what we're going to start with is I use Bybit to basically try and long and short Bitcoin. Most 99% of the time I end up losing money, so do not follow any advice I do, but I'm getting better. I'm getting better at it. That's the main thing. And one of the best things I learned about trading Bitcoin, as well as buying it and hodling it, keep 99% of your money that you invest in crypto, especially at the very start, is just to buy it and keep it. Don't bother selling it. Don't worry about the markets going up and down, because if you look at Bitcoin over a space of the 12 years it's been around, it just keeps going up every year, apart from 2017 when we went through what they call a crypto winter. Now what I've been looking at here is, I mean, don't ignore the 5-minute charts. What we're doing is, this is the hourly charts, and what you really want to be doing is you want to be looking at bigger time frames. The 1 minutes are really fun to watch because they're just going up and down. They look very active. But what we're trying to do is we're trying to look for patterns of where the resistance is and stuff like that. So what we have here are trend lines that I've put in already. Now you can see, like yesterday, it was a crazy day, and you might have heard Elon Musk has changed his bio with the Bitcoin logo in his bio on Twitter. Now that doesn't mean he's bought any, but it does mean he's definitely becoming more vocal in this space. And being the richest man in the world, we kind of want those people involved. And you've got Michael Saylor, who's good friends of Elon Musk, who's invested over 600 million into Bitcoin. And this is where Bitcoin is really starting to show its potential as a store of asset. Now it was originally, back in the day, was going to be looking like an alternative to currency, because it's one Bitcoin is going to be worth exactly the same as one Bitcoin in China, in Australia, in the UK, America. So you've got that store value where it goes up like gold, as in it's what's called a hard currency or a hard asset, because of there's only 21 million effectively. I mean, there's a lot lost, so it's probably less. Is because of it makes it mean that once it's all bought up, which is going to be something 2156 or something, because of over the halving over 4 years, it means that the more people who want it, the price of it will go up, because it becomes a very hard asset to own. And this is one of the other important messages I've learned as well, is the fact that you want to be able to buy your crypto off exchanges and then get yourself a wallet, which could be like Ledger, Trezor, and all that. We'll go into this in detail over time, but it's just as an overview to keep your Bitcoin. And it means, because if it's on an exchange, it means it's not your crypto. It means that exchange could suddenly go under, or it could get hacked, and you could lose everything you've invested in. So when these big investors are investing in Bitcoin, they're using what's called a custodial sort of type of way of holding it. So there'll be people who will be responsible, they'll be insured, they'll be regulated. At the moment, it's still very much the wild west out there. So you've got to be very careful what you do. And there's going to be scammers like you wouldn't believe. So this is where it's really important that you find out as much information as you possibly can. So what I do is, at the moment, I'm learning how to read charts to the best of my knowledge. I follow a lot of people, so I tend to go based on what they think, and then I try and incorporate it myself. Because one of the things as well about trading is you have to be comfortable with the way you like to trade, because of some people like to go on what we call here are moving averages. So here I've got 3 moving averages. Here, this is the 200. The red, you can see it's a 20-day, and you can see it's up here. This, just so you can see here, 20, 209, and it's got a colour next to it. So it just helps to remind me what they are. So the 9-day average will move very quickly. The 20 will move something, and 200 will be very flat. And it's basically an average over 200 days, an average over 9 days, an average over 20. And you can change these to how you work, but you find they're actually quite interesting to follow. So you can see this is a 9-day, how it sort of followed that moving average. Now that's just one indicator, and I've got 3 of those, and they just basically help for when they cross. So when you can see when they tend to cross, they tend to pump up, you know what I mean? And they can have an effect of when they cross again, they can effectively be driving down. Now these are just indicators. No one can predict the market, no one can predict the future, but what they're looking for is patterns. So this is what's called a trend line. So you can see here, can you see how it's bounced around this line? So this is basically showing some strength, or there's some purpose to this line, and they've got this line based on the way they've touched these peaks along the way from where it's all-time high, which is back on the 21st of January. So you can see, and these things, and this is where sometimes you have to look at the markets from, you know, way back, and it helps to see these patterns. So I'm still learning how to set up a YouTube channel. I'm doing this purely for fun. This is really for my own benefit, because I do love talking about crypto, and I have a lot of friends, and if you're into crypto, you'll probably find you've got a lot of friends who go, oh, we stop talking about crypto, or stop talking about Bitcoin, which I do as well. But this is going to be something that in the future, people are going to want to come and talk to you, and you'll be like, I haven't got the time, I've got too many people trying to talk to me. So the idea is learn as much as you possibly can. I'm going to learn as much as I possibly can. I've done things on Ivan on Tech Academy, I follow Crypto Zombie, I follow MM Crypto, there's a Martini guy, Cryptos R Us. There's hundreds, absolutely hundreds, and it's all bits of information. You find bits of information sometimes from the financial programs as well. So the fact that this, you know, crypto is going to become more and more mainstream because of these big players like Elon Musk showing an interest, Michael Saylor investing over 600, MicroStrategy, look him up, brilliant guy. He's really starting to shake up the market where more and more people. He's got a business sort of forum that's going to be happening in February. It's a 2-day webinar type thing where he's going to show the playbook on how big institutional companies get involved in Bitcoin, how they can use their assets to be stored in Bitcoin to protect their company and their profits, because of hyperinflation is an issue, or inflation, because obviously things become more expensive each year. So if you've got a couple of £1 million in the bank, if you're lucky enough, it means if it's not making any interest, which the banks aren't offering, it means that as things become more expensive, your money is effectively going down because you can buy less with it. So you need something that can go up with inflation at the same time, but also be safe as well. So that's why stocks and shares are very important. And it's about making money work for you rather than work for money. Now, we all have jobs and we all try and earn as much money as we possibly can, but it's a case of you're earning to spend it when you can earn some, invest some of it, and that money will then hopefully grow to be bigger, and that effectively is your money working for you. It's about making you richer by just putting it in the right places. So you've got houses, you know, gold, silver, stocks and shares, and now we have Bitcoin, and we're still very early. So it's great to meet you all, and hopefully you can come along with this journey with me. You know, if I get one view on this, one like, I don't care. It's just, you know, I'm doing this and we'll see where we go. All right, all the best, and stay cryptic. I'll think of some tagline. I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet. All right, bye.